My name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Matsuricon 2013 with the talented and sometimes neurotic Mr. James Hatton.
Neurotic?
Happy.
Fair enough.
And so it's time to wind down summer, and you always come back to Matsuricon. How is it doing that?
I love this show. There's an awesome thing. I think I've even said it to you guys before. The great thing about some of the anime shows out here is that they treat webcomics like they treat voiceover, and like they treat cartoon animators, and they treat tech. I love feeling like, webcomics have kind of evolved to where we're kind of a respectable medium. We're not just like the kids in the basement, because before we were just kind of the kids in the basement, but now we have some cred. Like, we got some street cred.
All right. And tell us how the year of the dot, or the decade of dots, is going.
The decade of dot is doing well. This has been like the biggest year. This is the biggest month IHL has ever had. I had 3 shows in 3 weeks. Whoa. Yeah, and I have two more before the year's out. And it's been going really, really well. I have a lot of projects that are on the burner, a couple really, really special ones. I know you're going to ask in a minute, but so yeah, I can't complain. I think if I was to sit there and I was to look at my lifeblood of work, like what I've done over the last 8-9 years, it's all leading up to this, which is fantastic.
And what is going to happen with In His Likeness? What's been new for you going in forward with that?
Well, since I changed it over to the full-page format, I just did a big charity book. I had some family members who ran on some financial hard times, so I took the Lord of the Rings story, which the 4 Horsemen, and we did a charity book covered by Jamie Noguchi and Brian Prindeville, these other webcomic guys who are awesome. So I'll have that book, the really gorgeous cover version, the Jamie version, coming for the next year. So I finished, I think the last time we spoke, I had the Dot Witch Horror, the Cthulhu book. So next I'll have it's called Lord of the Bits. And I have I'm getting ready for my Kickstarter. So it's going to be good.
Awesome. And did book number 3 come out, and how was it received by your fans?
That was called a natural sequitur because book 3 has not come out. But that's because what I'm planning on doing is I really have been working hardest to figuring out how to do a good Kickstarter. Webcomics right now, the big thing right now is for us to do Kickstarters to get kind of pre-sales on our books and special stuff. So I think what I'm going to do with the original 4-panel comics, I'm going to take either the first 500 or the full 1,000. And just do one big mamma jamma Kickstarter, you get the Dot Omnibus edition. I believe, I think we called it the Dotnibus, because that's going to be really easy on the tongue. But we're looking for that before the end of the year.
Awesome. And you're also working on a color book as well, so that fans can check that out. How's that going?
The coloring book's going well. That's Lucy's coloring book. It's really, really cute. What's cool about doing stuff like that is I love playing with my media. I love doing weird stuff like that. So doing a coloring book that is geared towards kids, it's because it's a coloring book, but with that same sentiment that I have, that weird kind of PG-13 winking at the audience like an old Looney Tunes. It's been fun to do that with a coloring book, and I'm also going to be working on a kids book within the next couple months with, again, Brian Prindeville.
That's actually going to be really cool. I look forward to seeing that, just any information on it. And where can fans go online to check out all this great information?
Hi, they can go to inhislikeness.com or my Facebook or Twitter, all Rev Voice. I'm very big on my social media. I love talking to people. I love interacting.
Yeah, you do, and I get to check that out sometimes myself. So it's worth looking into Mr. James Hatton's Facebook and Twitter.
It's a little ribald, but I try and make it fun. I feel that if I was to just use social media for promoting projects, people would get sick of it. So I like to, this is my life. It's out there. It's ready for you to enjoy and love.
Awesome. And now you have some projects lined up. What would you like to speak about?
Okay, well, I'll let you guys know. I'm revealing it this weekend, so I guess I can tell you guys, since this will go up a little after this weekend. In His Likeness is officially getting a cartoon.
Awesome.
I spent last week, and that's really what's been keeping me very, very stacked with work. I spent last weekend in Dallas with Mr. Ian Sinclair, voice actor du jour. He's my director. We sat down with some really talented voice actors, and we recorded out the first 4 episodes of the 6. So you'll be seeing them on YouTube soon. It'll all be on the website In His Likeness, and that's the real evolution. That's what I've been working for. So it's amazing. I'm so excited.
Hey, and you're working? Are you working primarily with great old folks down there in the Dallas area?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by. Yeah, they were voice actors that all lived in the Dallas-y, Funimation-y area. Thankfully, Ian, being a very talented voice actor in that world, he said, "Hey guys, I'm throwing a barbecue. Let's get this thing done." And I think when people see the cast list, they're going to be like, "That Dot guy got those guys." Which, yes, he did somehow. And it didn't take much of a casting couch.
Right. No, other than that, is there a great old message you want to get out to your awesome fans out there?
Oh, a good message for my fans. Keep creating awesome things, because I need people to continuously look at and go, they're better than me. Because somehow I got this far, and if the Dots can, you can too. So thank you, guys.
All right, thank you so much for coming and talking with us here at Matsuricon. Thank you so much.
Thanks.